What's up, guys? So in this video I will be showing you how some tips and tricks on to beat iZombie Endless, so you can get that coveted achievement when you get 10 in a row. This will not guarantee you get it, because iZombie has two main factors to it, and the biggest one is the luck aspect, because if you get very unlucky, yeah, you're not gonna be able to make it. But I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to progress further. So, tip 1. Imps can survive 2 attacks from a spike weed, but if they have been attacked by anything else, they will die. So, yeah. Don't use imps if they're going to get attacked in a row with one spike weed. If there's 2 spike weeds, you're going to have to use something like a pole vaulter or a conehead, as an imp will die. Second, 4 of your zombies are disabled if there's a magnet shroom. So the magnet shroom is your top priority, because those 4 are Buckethead, Digger, the Miner, or the Miner. Sorry, I hope I didn't. It sounds like I said a slur. I did not. Ladder Zombie and All-Star. Those are the 4 zombies that you cannot use if there's a magnet shroom. Like, you can use them, but their entire gimmick's gonna get messed up. So, yeah. Tip 3. Miner zombies can kill a split pea or a starfruit if the split pea is in the back row, and if there's none others, then the miner zombie will win that fight. If the split pea is anywhere else in that row, you will lose that miner. And starfruit, you can make it so if you remove the plant in the last column with a bungee, you can use a miner to kill the starfruit if it's in the second last. Otherwise, it will die. What else? So, disco zombies should only be used if you are certain the main disco zombie will not die, because he is pretty weak. So you only want to use him in the ways where there's mostly instas, like chompers and potato mines and squashes. So yeah, don't use him if there's still a fume shroom or a puff shroom in that lane. Because if he dies, you just wasted a 350 sun, which is very not good. Bungees should only be used if they're absolutely necessary. And if they're used when they're not necessary, they are very expensive. I usually use bungee zombies to deal with magnet shrooms if they're hard to get to. So now ladder zombie. Ladder zombie is immune to Ice Pea, Snow Pea's projectile freeze effect, which is very good, as Snow Pea is very hard to deal with, because that freeze is deadly. But be warned, Fume Shrooms, Spike Weeds, and Kernel Pulse will get past, will damage him directly, and he's not the tankiest zombie in the world, so be careful when you use him. Pole vaulter zombies can be used to bypass chompers, potato mines, walnuts, Basically a lot of that stuff. But he cannot bypass Squash, Split Pea, because the Split Pea will do more damage because, you know, the repeater will do more damage. Double fire rate. Duh. Yeah. Conserve your sun. You gotta think of the most cost effective efforts. Because, like, you could use, like an all-star in a lane, but you could use 2 cone heads, which would be cheaper, but less likely to work. Like, and when I'm playing iZombie, like, I do take risks. When, yeah. If I, like, Scaredy Shroom Waves are the ones you want the most, because those give you the most sunflowers. So, more sunflowers, the better, because, more sun. But they are very rare. I mean, I've not encountered one once in Be Planted. If there's only like one Chomper, you could use a Pole Vaulter instead of 2 Imps, as the Pole Vaulter will vault over the Chomper, avoiding the insta, which saves 25 sun. Like, see, I just did it there in the gameplay that I recorded. Starfruits and Fleepeters are very hard to deal with. Like, they're not that hard to deal with. They're more like you want them dead. Because if they're not dead, they can hit multiple lanes. They can deal with multiple lanes at the same time, which can lock off something like Imps from doing it. Because if I try to do it in lane 5, that Starfruit would just mess it up. If I remove that pea shooter and potato mine, the Starfruit would just mess it up, as the Imp would take damage from this. So he would die on the Spike Weed. This is pretty obvious, but don't use bungees where there's an umbrella leaf in a 3x3 area. Because if you do, you just wasted 125 sun. And something else you'll learn from this is that you will hate Colonel Polt. You will absolutely despise him. Because of how... It just seems like he's more likely to do butter. Like, there's one... You can get, like, insane things of butter in one row, in one thing. It's, like, stupid sometimes. I have definitely lost runs because of him. But yeah, those are some tips on how to do better in iZombie Endless. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Yeah. I would say like and subscribe, but, that's cheesy. Plus, I only have like 6 subs. Anyway, bye.